there and welcome to Go Southern Alberta. I'm Christy Pick and today we are up at the Medicine Hat Family Leisure Centre. Now, everybody knows Medicine Hat is a huge hockey town and tonight we are actually trying something totally different, sledge hockey. We're joining the Medicine Hat Adaptive Sport Program. We're just waiting for this hockey game to finish up, so I'm going to head inside and get ready. We'll see you in there, but in the meantime, let's see what else is coming up on the show today.
The Nettles Cottontail. I'm sure if you've been down to the park, you've probably seen these guys. The little brown rabbits that live in the bushes.
A seniors outreach worker for elder abuse. So basically, I take calls from someone who may suspect that a senior may be suffering from some form of abuse, which could be financial, physical, emotional, medication, maybe neglect.
Well, welcome back to the show. As I had mentioned earlier, we are up at the Medicine Hat Family Leisure Centre trying out sledge hockey with Medicine Hat Adaptive Sport. As you can see, Tara got me all suited up here for our upcoming game. Tara, thank you for joining us again. We had you on just a little while ago talking about adapted curling. Yes. Now we're in a hockey rink. Yep. Probably one of your favorite places.
It is, definitely.
So tell me about sledge hockey and the group.
Sledge hockey was initially designed for individuals with lower body disability, so it is a Paralympic sport, and so it is a sport that's played exact same rules as regular, or we call it stand-up hockey, and we got a group going in Medicine Hat with myself and then my fiance Derek Whitson, who plays for Team Canada for the men's team. So yeah, we have a group of individuals out here trying tonight along with yourself.
All right, now I love the story that you tell about sledge hockey and its origins. It actually started here in Medicine Hat.
Yeah, so in Canada, the first game of sledge hockey was played in Medicine Hat. They brought a sled over from Europe, and then a lady named Jean Lane decided that Medicine Hat is going to take on starting up this sport, and there was a whole bunch of sleds built here, and they were distributed across Canada in the 1980s, and then it just kept growing, and now our team Canada is one of the best in the world, so it's pretty cool.
We have made our mark on this sport. Now you mentioned Derek Whitson, your fiance. He's played for Team Canada. He's still on Team Canada and just was in Sochi for the last Paralympics. You as well are involved with Team Canada on the women's side. We just haven't seen them at the Paralympics yet, right?
That's correct. So yeah, I'm the head coach of Team Canada as of 2 years ago, and so the women's sport is still growing. We're still developing the sport in the fact that there needs to be at least 8 countries to be in the Paralympics. So right now we're playing a lot of games versus the United States and some European teams. So it's really exciting and it's growing really quickly, just like the stand-up women's game did back in the early 90s.
You guys have this group that comes out here on Sunday nights to the Family Leisure Centre. How many people come out regularly? There's a big squad here tonight. So how many people usually come? We usually have anywhere from about 8 people to up to 15. We have 16 sleds here in Medicine Hat that have been lent to us from Edmonton. Okay. And so that's kind of our max that we can do, in saying that we do a lot of other events with the City of Medicine Hat too, to just get people out trying sledge hockey. Okay, so you guys are going for a few more weeks here. When do things wrap up for this part of your programming?
We go to the mid-March, and then actually at the end of the year, last weekend in March, we go to Leduc, Alberta, and we're playing in the Western Canada Sledge Hockey Tournament. So it'll be exciting because our team is just brand new to hockey in general. So we're still learning all the rules, but we're going to give it a try because it's fun to play games, obviously, and they've been practicing and scrimmaging all year long. So yeah.
And how do people find some more information?
They can go to our website, so www.MHASR.com, MHASR, and then they can give us a call. We are also on social media, both Twitter and Facebook, so we try to update that pretty regularly. So yeah, and we open it up to, we even have school groups that call us and rent the sledges, and we'll come out and teach them how, or youth groups, church groups that want to have some fun with their employees. So we can get sledge going for anybody.
All right. Yeah. Well, I have the head coach of Team Canada women's team. We have a member of Team Canada the men's team. I think I'm in pretty good hands. I'm going to try my hand at sledge hockey. Stay tuned. We have more coming up here on Go Southern Alberta. Well, welcome back to the program. Again, we're up at the Family Leisure Centre today, and I'm with Medicine Hat Adaptive Sport. We talked to Tara Chisholm earlier on. Now we're joined by Derek Whitson, 2-time Paralympian. And Derek, I guess if I'm looking for the pros to teach me how to play sledge hockey, you and Tara, probably pretty good choices. So what do I need to know as a brand new beginner?
Yeah, it's the rules are exactly the same as stand-up hockey, except for obviously you're sitting down. So basically you want to be able to have your hands the top of the sticks
Okay.
to start, and you want to lean forward as much as you possibly can.
Okay.
And you're just going to use your arms. Other than that, I mean, slide your hand down to the bottom, and then you'll be able to shoot because you have a blade on each stick.
Okay.
So it's a little bit nicer than having one stick. You can use both hands, and then you get back up top to stride. You switch your hands back, and then everything else just kind of comes with experience.
Hope that you don't fall over.
So it's going to happen.
Okay. Now, you have been on the national team for 7 years. You've been playing for 12 or 13. What do you love about this sport?
It's hockey. I'm Canadian. It's been my dream since I was born. I wanted to be in the NHL for the longest time. Kind of realized I wasn't making there when I didn't know how to skate by the time I was 12, 13 years old, but sledge hockey came into my life, and it made a difference.
What is it like being able to share this passion with other hatters and, you know, coming out once a week and playing the sport?
Just being born in a small town myself, given the opportunity to even play hockey, I want to make sure I give that back, and knowing how much it did for myself and the opportunities I've been given, I want to make sure that everybody else has the opportunity as well.
What's some of the feedback that you've had from some of the other players?
Medicine Hat itself has been extremely supportive. I've never seen anything grow so quickly for a sport that's fairly new to them. And the players themselves have picked the sport up extremely quick. We have some diehard Tigers fans and diehard hockey fans here, so it's happy to see them on the ice and seeing they're improving every day.
Cool. Team Canada was just in Leduc for a tournament, and I understand Tara just mentioned to us earlier on in the show that you guys are actually taking this team up to Leduc as well. What is that going to be like?
Yeah, last year we had one person representing Medicine Hat, and so far I think we have 9 or 10.
Cool.
We almost can put a whole Medicine Hat team in now, so it's growing every day. Every time we step on the ice, there's new people coming in. But to be able to have 10 people from Medicine Hat in this tournament and be the majority for the team, it's awesome. I think one day we'll have a real Medicine Hat team, and it's going to put us on the map.
Cool. Last question here for you, Derek. What would you say to somebody like myself who hasn't tried the sport before and is kind of humming and hawing on the fence, not really sure whether or not to do it?
You're going to get hooked right away. Everyone does. So it's definitely a lot harder than people think. People look at people with disabilities and think that this is fairly easy, and it's hockey, it can't be any different, but they don't realize that you're using a lot smaller muscles at first, right? But they get on the ice, you barely can push, you're going to fall over, you can't raise a puck that's pretty light, right? But they're hooked and they're determined to learn how to do it, and it's a very rough sport too. I like to explain football on ice. All
right, well, I think I'm going to test it out here. If I do fall, will you come to my rescue?
We'll see, depends what team you're on.
All right, well, stay tuned. I'm going to head out on the ice. We have a little more coming up here on Go Southern Alberta. Well, that is it for our show today. Thank you so much to Tara and Derek for teaching me a little bit about sledge hockey. It's not necessarily the easiest sport, but not the hardest either. This is something that absolutely anybody can do. This has been an absolute blast. So if you want some more information, MH Adaptive Sport is where they are all over social media. They also have their website, which is MHASR.com. If you want some more information about anything that we are covering on Shaw TV, we're on Facebook, Shaw TV Medicine Hat. We're also on Twitter at Shaw TV The Hat. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to head back out on the ice and play this Canadian game. We'll see you later, right here on Shaw. Darn it. So close. Want to do this part for me? No. So seriously, if I do fall, how do I get up?
Yeah, okay.